Hello beautiful and welcome back to my channel and welcome to this week's new makeup releases going on the wishlist or not. This is the series on YouTube where every Sunday I come back, I chat about new makeup releases, sneak peeks and announcements every Sunday so that we can see what's new in the makeup community, see if we want to buy it, see if we want to anti-haul it. I will say there's a lot of really mediocre releases right now and I don't understand why. I feel like this should be like prime time for good releases and I feel like some of them are just haphazardly just put together and put into the world, and I'm just not here for it. I'm in a mood today. I'm in a mood, so yeah. Buckle up. If you haven't been here before, my name is Angie. I am a lover of fashion and makeup, especially colorful makeup, like this look right here. I will link the things I used in a pinned comment down below. Did film this for Instagram and it should be live pretty soon. And if you want to see some more color on your timeline, if you want to see some things that you might not see on every other channel, this is the place to be. Don't forget to subscribe because I am uploading. Actually, I think I might be uploading every day next week. So don't forget to subscribe, there is so many videos coming. Okay, like I said, I am in a mood. So I don't want to edit. I don't want to sit and edit this all night. So I say we're gonna try and speed through this, but I don't know if we will. We'll see. We'll see. Let me scoochy so that we can talk about some things. Did I buy? I actually think I bought one thing. I think I bought one thing, but honestly, I don't know. I don't know. I think me saying I don't know is based on me like being in a mood. Let's talk about this one. This is Violet Voss. They're coming out with the fun-sized mini eyeshadow palette in Forget Me Not. Violet Voss is a lot of times releasing stuff on Sephora first, and Sephora Sweden does not carry Violet Voss, and if they are not releasing it on their site, there's no way where I can shop it. I haven't even looked because right now I don't want to buy any more eyeshadows right now. I say that and I think I still will, but I'm trying to be more mindful because I don't want to review any more eyeshadow palettes really right now. If I do, I'll add one or two, but I want that to be it. I think that this is cute. I love the blue eyeshadow palette. There's another peach that's lost in this one. Who keeps losing these peaches in palettes? It's literally like a peach in an all blue palette with one copper. I don't know what that peach is doing there. It's very lost. It's very lost. Or is this made for the classic 2017 booty gurus who thinks that we need a peach transition shade in every makeup look? Maybe. I'm not buying this though. I do love blue eyeshadows, but with that being said, I also have a lot of blue eyeshadows. KKW is releasing another collection that's very similar to everything else she's ever released. This is called the Crystallized collection. It is a nudie, groundbreaking palette with some duos. I do love how those duos look though. They look really nice. I think that those duos are blush duos with a matte and a shimmer. That I like. I like that a lot. But I will say the packaging looks very like C palette circa 2018 and I don't know how I feel about that. Those mini lip liner sets, she did have that in her holiday set with Ulta as well. I want that. That I want, but I won't buy it for that. The palette is a cool toned and a peach. I mean, it looks fine. It's fine if you want that. It does look like a less fun version. It looked like a less fun version of the what is it called? The Coral palette. Is the Nubian 2 or Nubian 3? I think it's the Nubian 3 Coral from Juvia's Place. It's like a less fun version of that. So if that's what you're looking for, I'll link it down below. This is so weird. This is Anastasia Beverly Hills has released a new formula. I didn't even think that this was new because I saw it at Cult Beauty and it was just 3 shades and I was like, oh, they're releasing more shades. And I was like, I didn't hear about this because it's like a satin formula. I was like, oh, I guess I missed this. But no, they are actually releasing a new lipstick formula in 3 shades. Praline, Tease, and Velvet. Apparently there are 4 shades. Why? Why are you releasing a... Why is... Let me rephrase this in a way that I don't sound like the bitch I am. This is gonna be challenging. Why is a big brand like Anastasia Beverly Hills releasing a brand new lipstick formula in 4 shades? Are they running out of money? What's going on? I do love a bullet lipstick though. We have Anastasia in stores in Sweden. If I saw this and one of the shades looked pretty in real life, I could pick it up, but right now no one is really running into stores, and especially if you're in Sweden right now, I'm in Sweden, don't go out unless you have to. Like, this is the time to enjoy your home. Stay home for a bit, shall we? Okay, this is the fun. This is the most fun thing. I'm gonna cheer up for this one because I love this. Temptalia is my hero. I adore Temptalia. I adore her blog. She is the bestest. Did I make that word up? Maybe, but she deserves it. She deserves to have a word made up about her that's that word. I love Temptalia. I've been reading her blog since before I knew that makeup YouTube was a thing. Love Temptalia, and she is doing a collaboration with Sydney Grace for 2021. She has announced it on her blog. She's doing 3 palettes with Sydney Grace. I am, no questions asked, buying all of them. Like, listen, she could bundle them up today, surprise package, 3 palettes. I'd pay them today and just get them unseen. No questions asked. I adore Temptalia. I really love Sydney Grace. I was given the Tiny Marvels palette, but I think it got lost in the mail because it never reached me. So I think I'm gonna buy a copy for myself in their Black Friday sale because I really want to own the palette, and I'm so sad that it never reached me. It's not their fault. I don't know what they shipped it with because I haven't had any problems with postal services since spring, to be honest. So I'm not really sure what happened there, but I will buy my own copy. I'm so excited to own it. But yeah, I will definitely be buying the Sydney Grace and Temptalia collection. It is coming out though 2021. I think she said early 2021, so I am 1,000,000% picking that up. This is a bit underwhelming. I understand why this collection exists, but for me, this is nothing that I want to spend my money on. I bet that the holiday collection from Colourpop is beautiful. I bet that you could make really gorgeous, glamorous, like effortless, dramatic, and like I see these things and I know that that's possible. Like, I understand, I can see that, but I just do not need this. I will say though that one is a more yellow toned grungy with a khaki green palette, and I think people might be into that if you like neutrals and you just want a neutral with a twist. I don't like the Luxe formula myself unless it's the Luxe lip oils. The blushes from Colourpop are really nice. The gel glitters are also really nice if you are into glitters. But I don't need this. Like I said, if I'm gonna buy any palettes right now, I want it to be purposeful. I want it to be palettes that I really want to own from brands that I know, like, I'm gonna like this, I'm gonna keep this, I'm gonna enjoy it, or I really want to review it. And this just doesn't fit that at all. I will link it down below. Maybe you're super interested, because I will say that that neutral palette with some like khaki yellowy tones, I do think that if you are a lover of neutrals, I think you would probably enjoy that. When is this coming? First look at the Colourpop Cosmetics new holiday 2020. It's coming November 19th. Isn't that yesterday? Well, I'm filming this because I'm filming it on Friday. Okay, so this should already be live. Is that even correct? Am I reading this? I think it's already available. I'll link it down below. I do have a code with Colourpop. It is 5 Angelica. It is not affiliated. I don't make any money out of that other than you're showing Colourpop that you're using my code. But that will give you $5 off a $20 or more order. There are some exclusions, and I think it's a one-time use code and they reset it yearly. But if you haven't used it, it could be a good code to use to actually get $5 off your order. What else do we have that I don't want? I don't understand the eyeshadow palettes from M Cosmetics. I think these look atrocious. they look like kids makeup. They look like that burger palette from Makeup Revolution, but without the burger on top. Those pizza slice pans, no, 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 no. I don't want that. This is the Divine Skies eyeshadow palette. Tangerine, berry, warm browns, matte and shimmers. Sure, but the plastic octagon with the pizza slice pans, I don't think that that looks like anything I would want. I'm sorry. The lipstick though, the lipstick, oh my god. It's a lip cushion, soft tangerine with a sheer touch of color. I want that so bad, but I don't want to make it order. Like, all I want from them is to have their 2 orangey lip colors. I don't think that it's like smart for me to make it order from them just to get those 2 orangey lip colors. I don't think that that's smart. I wish that M Cosmetics was available, that like they would fit in so good at Cult Beauty. That would be such a good like mix for them to be at Cult Beauty. But yeah, that's a no from me. I do love the lip color, but I don't like how their palettes look. I just don't think it looks appealing. Sorry. Let's talk about some brushes. This is a Beautylish Holiday 2020. They are the Koyudo brushes. It's a Christmas story brush set. I think that this is something that they're doing every Christmas. This is $100 for 5 brushes. 4 brushes. Oh, 4 brushes in a pouch. And they're not even brushes that I use. I would never, listen, I hate brush sets. This is me talking. I hate brush sets that mix cheek and eye brushes. That's just me. I also hate brush sets. They're always like the essentials. I don't want the essentials. Give me a brush set of 4 detail eye brushes. Give me a brush set of 4 small face brushes, because I love small brushes. Just give me something else. How many pencil brushes and like slanted eyeliner brushes do we need? Like I don't. $100. Is that expensive though? Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm just in the mood. Maybe it's actually not that bad. Now that I think of it, it's just not that bad. You know what? I take back everything. I don't like the brushes that are included, but the price isn't that bad. Here's another brush set though that I am intrigued by, and I think that this looks really nice. This is, I think it's called Esum brushes. They're doing a collab with Kinky Sweat. Isn't that so fun? It is her 5 favorite brushes from the Esum line. It is, it's already available. It's launching today. Oh, maybe I should look at this. You know what? I'm gonna go and see what these brushes are. Same here. I'm not buying brush sets unless I want at least like 75 or like 80% of the brushes. If there's like more than 2 brushes that I don't want in a set, like I try to not do that. But I do love Kinky Sweat. I think she's an amazing creator. She seems like such a fun person, and I would love to support her in her collab. I don't see here what brushes are included, but I will link it down below and you can take a peek yourself. Maybe you want to support her yourself and just see what kind of brushes are included. I am not surprised that more brands are doing these big face palettes with like their favorite or like their best-selling products together as a holiday set. I know that Benefit has done this for quite some years, but this is the All-Star Face Palette by Physicians Formula, and it's 6 of their like face powders. 2 bronzers, 2 blushes, and 2 highlighters, if I'm not mistaken. I do want to try that formula that has the rose, as I've seen someone use that, and they used it and I was like, that looks like something I could like. I don't want the other things though, and I don't like face palettes. If you've seen, no, you haven't seen my declutter, because the next I did have my first I did have my first declutter live last week. On Thursday I had my foundation, concealer, powder and primer declutter, and I got rid of a lot of foundations because I found my favorites, so I got rid of everything else. I do think that either next week or the week after that, I'm not entirely sure when next episode is coming, it's gonna be bronzers, blushers and face palettes. And you're gonna see that I just don't use face palettes. I like smaller things. That is not what she said, but I'm saying it when it comes to face products. But I would like to try that rose glowy blush highlighter cheek option thingy. I don't like the single packaging of the Physicians Formula either. They're so bulky. I even have it here in front of me. It's like it's just too much. So I like the idea of this. I do think it's a good holiday release. I think this is an amazing gift to a friend who wears makeup every day, but maybe doesn't buy as much makeup as us makeup lovers do. I will say though, including 2 bronzers, it is a bit... I am side-eyeing that a bit because it does limit who can buy this face palette, and if you're gonna do that, I do wish that you at least do 2 options. And one lighter and one darker. On the other hand, Physicians Formula isn't known for having the most diverse options when it comes to shades of face products, so maybe it's not their thing, but you know what I'm coming from. You know what I'm saying? I see something here that I actually have. It's very rare that I have the things we're going to talk about, but I did get a very generous package from Hallberg Cosmetics, and the team sent me some of the new brow products. She has released some new brow products. And what she has released, let me show you. This is a clear brow gel, and it says mascara. So I think that this is something you can use as a clear mascara as well. Do you remember the 90s when clear mascara was the chisel? I remember that. Pepperidge Farm remembers. This is the Infinity Power Brows Maximum Hold Tinted Brow Gel, and I have this in taupe and dark brown. So this is, stop it! This is one of those, you know, tinted brow gels with a small brush. I'm super excited to be trying these out. And then the last product is the product that I am the most intrigued by, and that is because this is the kind of product that I like to use. And this is the Infinity Power Brows Sketch and Sculpt Liquid Liner and Pencil. So this is a brow pen, one of those twist up with a really fine tip. It's like a super fine tip with a twisty, and then the other side there is a liquid one. And oh, look at this! Oh, bitch! I am so excited. This is great. So excited for this. So I will definitely be trying all of these things out, and I will let you know if I think the new brow release from Linda Hallberg is good or not. But this with 2 pens, one liquid and one like more pen form, I am all about that. I think that that is a genius product, and that looked really good. Easy to make a thin line. It was liquidy and easy to draw on, and it is semi-transparent. So that seems very promising. I think these are available now, and I will link them down below. I think they are available now. Yeah, they are available now. So if you're interested, I will link it down below. But that pen looks perfect. I cannot wait to dig into it. I forgot to use it today, but I will use it next time I do my makeup. Or maybe I should do because I'm gonna do a trying new makeup. I'm gonna have that for next week, because I did actually order some of the Vive product, Jamie Genevieve's line, when they launched at Cult Beauty. So I did buy some of those, and maybe I can use these brow products as well in that video. And some new eyeshadows as well, because I have some eyeshadow. I have one eyeshadow palette that I haven't used, and I also have some coming. Tell me if there's something specific that you think that you would want me to try, that you know that I've ordered or that I have, because I will film something like that and I'll have it up next week. Let's talk about something that I am planning to buy, and I am planning to buy this today when I'm filming this. I'm filming this on Friday, and this is releasing today, and that is the Lunar Beauty launch. The only reason why I'm buying this is because I really like the eyeshadow formula from Lunar Beauty. This is what I said I thought it was going to be, because he was showing the Moon Eclipse, and I was like, I think this is going to be neutral but very dark and very smoky, and that is what it is. It is very dark and smoky, and I approve. I like neutrals when it's mattes, or when it's very cool tones, or neutrals that are more like a cool tone chocolate. I'm not that much into warm neutrals. If it's gonna be warm for me, I want it to be bright yellow, bright orange, bright red. I don't want the orangey browns. That's not for me. And I really like his formula, and I love that there's a matte blue and a shimmery blue in here. The packaging is stunning, and this is something that I want to review. I want to review this. I want to try this. I really like the release he had last year, you know, that spellbook thing. It's like right over here, I see it, but I can't be bothered going to get it. I did review that last year and I thought it was a really good palette, and spoiler alert, it did survive my palette declutter. So this is something that I want to review for my channel. So I will be purchasing this if it shows up on Beauty Bay. I am guessing it's gonna show up at Beauty Bay because all of these other things show up there. So if it shows up on Beauty Bay in a reasonable amount of time after the launch, maybe even today if I'm lucky, I'm gonna buy this. If it takes several weeks, I won't be probably, or maybe I'll purchase it but I won't do a dedicated video on it. But this is something that I want to own for me, and this is something that I want to review for my channel. There's also a gloss, a liquid lipstick, and a brush set in this launch, and I think all of it looks nice. I don't want any more lipsticks in my life right now. I am enjoying the ones I have a lot. I actually did buy 2 Gucci lipsticks this month. So I don't need any more lipsticks, okay? So I'm not gonna buy the lipsticks. I'm also not gonna buy the brushes because I am gonna buy another brush launch. I'm hoping that this is gonna show up as well on Beauty Bay, but I haven't seen it yet. But that is the new brush sets by Nabla. They released, I told you a while ago, they're releasing the Ruby brush set. It was available in the Trend Mood box when they had like the Nabla box, which was this month, and it hadn't been released yet. And now we see that actually 3 different brush sets. It is a turquoise one, a red one, and a purple one. The turquoise one is the kind of set that I said that I don't want, which is a half face brushes and half eye brushes. The red one, the ruby one, is a pretty large brush set for eyes only. The purple one, that is the one that I'm getting. That is only eye brushes, but it's smaller set. I really like the Nabla brushes, so I'm gonna pick up this one instead of the Mani MUA one. And I am very excited. I'm hoping it's gonna show up at Beauty Bay because I want to buy this from Beauty Bay since I know I'm making another purchase as well. If I'm lucky, they'll show up both of them at the same time. This is already available at the Nabla website. I will link where you can get Nabla down below. I love Nabla as a brand. I think they make amazing things, and I really like the brushes I have before. It's called the Nude set. They had a brush set with only eye brushes. That is really good. That is a good brush set. If you want that one instead, I totally recommend it. So that is why I want to buy this one. So hopefully it will show up at Beauty Bay. If not, I will just buy it from Nabla's website because I want it. Here is something that I won't be purchasing for 2 different reasons. This is the new lip line from Milani. The first reason I'm not buying this is because these are not my kind of colors. Most of these are very pinky leaning, and I usually do not wear pink lips. I wear orange, nude lips, or brown lips, or anything that's leaning in that direction, or a bright red lip. I very, very, very rarely go for anything pinky leaning on my lips. It could be because my favorite color to wear on my lips are orange, and I also have a pretty neutral but a little bit more warm leaning undertone in my skin, and that could be also why I'm not drawn into these pinky tones. But I think the packaging looks nice, even though it looks a bit plasticky. And the other reason why I won't be picking this up is because Milani is available in Sweden, but it is very expensive. Like, very expensive. Like, an eyeshadow palette is more than $30 expensive. And I'm sure that this lipstick will probably be like, what is it here? These are $8.99, and they will most surely be like 15, 16, maybe even more dollars in Sweden. So for me, this is not a affordable brand, so it's gonna have to be something really exciting for me to pick it up. This is something I talked about last week, and that is the Kylie Cosmetics and the Grinch collection. When I talked about it last week on Friday, I had only seen a picture of Kylie in what seems to be like inside the Grinch, but I was pretty sure it was the Grinch collection. And actually, after I have uploaded the video, edited and uploaded it, it was announced that it was the Grinch. But I already knew. I had a hunch. I had a hunch that it was gonna be the Grinch. I actually think that this looks really nice. Again, right now, I don't want to buy eyeshadow palettes that I'm unsure if I'm gonna like. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like the Lunar Beauty one. I really want to review for my channel. I have reviewed Lunar Beauty on my channel before. I feel confident in buying that, but it's been a hot minute since I reviewed anything Kylie Cosmetics. I just don't want to take my chance with it, and I just don't want to have yet another eyeshadow palette to review on my channel. So that is the reason why I didn't buy anything from this launch, but I do think that it looks really cool. I'm so happy they went with the retro theme with the packaging. I love the packaging of everything. The lipsticks with the uni cartons, like everything looks so cute. I really do like this collection, and from what I heard when I looked at Instagram today, is that this collection is sold out, but I understand why. This is probably the best collection that Kylie has released for quite some time. I do think it was a good release for her, and I also think it was a good release for her brand, because it made people that wasn't really interested in Kylie Cosmetics, like me, actually take a second look at her brand and be like, huh, maybe. And if I didn't already have so many things that I want to review or that I already bought to review, I probably would have picked something up, but I'm trying to be smart, so I'm not picking that up. I did pick one thing up. I'll save that a little bit. I want to talk about this first. This I have been tagged in so many times, and I totally understand why. And this is the House Labs 4-way shadows. Little quads from House Laboratories. I think that these look really cute. Again, I don't want to take my chances with a brand that I haven't tried to buy something that I have to thoroughly review for you. But I just have so many other things that I am more drawn into than this. If this had been released in June, this would have been me trying House Labs for the first time. I do like how these looks. I think they look, there's a couple of these that I'm like, ooh. So yeah, it's just, for me, bad, or maybe good timing, because I don't want to spend my money on this, but I do think that these look really, really cute. They are $24 each. I think that that is pretty decent for a quad. I like it. I like it. They're already available. I will link them down below. I actually do like this launch. I think it looks nice. I like quads. I like that some are colorful. I like that some are nudes. But I just, for me, I'm gonna opt out. But if I see someone reviewing these, I will 1,000,000% click on that video, because I do want to see what people think of them. Here's something that I don't understand really, and I think that that is just me and not understanding neutrals really, and then it's just, again, we're in this more warm toned neutrals, and this is the new Nudie Patootie, the Nudie number 2. Wait, this is Laura Lee Los Angeles, is coming out in addition to the Nudie Patootie family. This is the Nudie number 2 eyeshadow palette. And this is me not loving neutrals. And I wish I did, so that I could see, but to me this looks exactly like the other palette, but this is smaller, I can see that. But for me, this doesn't draw me in, but it's, of course, because I'm not into neutrals that much, and if I am, I want them to be more dramatic and preferably more cool toned, or not as like pinky warm toned. Or if they're gonna be pinky warm toned, I want them to be really pinky warm toned and not neutral. Does this make sense? So this isn't gonna be anything for me, and same here. A palette like this wouldn't be the first time I try a brand. That's just how I feel. The Byredo makeup launch was something that I said that I was interested in trying. But the more I look at it, the less I want to try it, because they're very expensive, and I just don't really know what to do with this. One of them is very neutral. It's just, I don't know, they're colorful, but still I'm like, I don't know, maybe I'm like bored. Maybe I'm fed up. Maybe I need a reset button. I don't know. They're $70, and for $70 something needs to be like, wow, yes. And again, me trying a brand for the first time, buying a quint for $70 when I think it's like, no, I don't want to do. What if I hate it? What if it's that like luxury eyeshadow formula that's like, you know, transparent, gently pigmented? You know what I'm talking about. I just don't want that for myself. So I'm gonna pass, but I'm keeping my eye at Byredo. But so far, when I've actually gone into their website and actually looked at their stuff, the more I'm looking, the less interested I am, and that shows something, right? Right? Here is something that I am super intrigued by, and I think I am getting this in PR because I did talk to the owner of Divina Cosmetics, and she is launching a new collection on Black Friday. It is called Star Chasers, and it is multi-chromes, and on Black Friday they're going to be 50% off. So if you were interested in getting some multi-chromes, if you're interested in trying some new indie single shadows, I would highly recommend you to check out Divina. I think that she makes amazing eyeshadows, and if you're not buying them on Black Friday, if you're buying from Divina at other times, I do have a code with Divina. It is Angelica 20, I think, and you will get 20% off Davina. But buy them on Black Friday. If you want to try them, buy them on Black Friday, because then you will get 50% off. And she is closing the shop until Black Friday so that she can restock the shop. I think that looks like, look at these. I don't know if these are going to be all. It's just a collage that I got from the Indie Mood, but they look nice. They look so nice. I really like Davina. I need to be using my single shadows from indie brands more. Why do I feel like this camera is a bit lopsided? Or am I lopsided? I don't know. I don't understand. Here's something else that is launching on Black Friday. I did talk about the Sticky Sweet and Sticky. Wait. It's called Sweet and Sticky palette by Gimme Glow. I've talked about that before. It's a 6-pan palette. This is what she looks like in the whole her neutral glory. Again, this isn't the kind of palette that I would buy from a brand as the first palette to try from a brand, but this is launching on Black Friday from Gimme Glow, and they're also launching on Black Friday the Vivid Rose palette. This palette, which is bigger, is going to be $45, so I'm guessing the other palette is going to be like maybe 30 or 30. Yeah, I'm guessing around the 30-ish mark, the other palette. And this is an estimated launch date on Black Friday, which tells me that they're not 100% done and they're not sure if they're going to be done for Black Friday. This is a very pinky, purpley palette. And again, I want to try Give Me Glow. I really, really do. But right now, I don't want to try any more new brands. So I'm putting a pin in this one. I think it looks beautiful. I'm sure that I would love this. But I want to use the things that I have a bit more before, and also I want to review the Lunar Beauty palette. So I do like this. I think it looks nice, and I want to try Give Me Glow so bad, but it's not going to be this palette, or maybe it will be in the future, maybe in 2021, but right now I'm saying not no, I'm just saying maybe later. Here are some mini sets from Huda. I like these. Mini lipsticks, I am a big fan when brands do mini lipsticks. These are mini lipsticks from Huda Beauty in her I think it's called Power Bullets. Yeah, they're called Power Bullets. So she's doing a red mini with her 2 best-selling red shades, and she's doing a nude mini with her best-selling nude shades. This is a great way to try her brand. It is a great gift to give to someone. They're $21 each and you get 2 shades. I think it is genius. I wish that even more brands would do this. So if you were interested in trying these mats from Huda Beauty, I know my friend Amanda from Makeup Just for Fun really loves this formula. I would highly suggest you to try minis like these. I am not looking for more lip colors right now, but if I was, this is the one that I would try, definitely. That is definitely the one that I would try. I did buy a lipstick. Should we talk about the thing that... Listen. Okay. Ring the shame bell. Shame. Because I did buy... I made an order from Charlotte Tilbury. I know. Who do I think I am? I made an order from Charlotte Tilbury. I was like, listen, this is the time. I'm gonna try. So I did purchase 4 things from Charlotte Tilbury, and one of the things that I bought was this new Tinted Love. It is a lip and cheek tint. I don't know. Maybe I fell and hit a rock. I just do not know, but I bought this, and I will say I am interested in trying it. I am interested in trying it. I bought the Bohemian Kiss, which is the more corally red shade. I guess you can look forward to a trying bougie makeup in the future. I have nothing. Listen, don't judge me, okay? I was having a bad day, I wanted to shop, and so I did. It was an expensive, spontaneous shop, but I will say I don't regret it. I am looking forward to it, and she did ship my things out a couple of hours after I placed my order, and that is, according to me, excellent service. Let's talk about this. Made by Mitchell has made a sneak peek of a holiday release, I'm guessing. I have still not received my Made by Mitchell. It released on the 24th of October. I haven't received it. They said, when I bought it, it didn't say any disclaimer about it taking long to ship. After I bought it, they changed the website I didn't see it when I made the order because I wouldn't have made the order if this had been on the site. They made a change and they said, oops, we got a lot of orders. It's gonna take up to 2 weeks to ship. They didn't ship anything until after a week. And this is just me. If you can't ship anything for a week, delay the launch. Wait until you actually can ship. And it took them 3 weeks. This is 3, and you cannot count. 3 weeks, and they made a label, a shipping label. But my tracking says that it still hasn't been shipped. So I mailed them today. I'm like, can I cancel this order? Because this is just ridiculous. It's been a month. I don't want to review this brand. I don't like how they did this launch. I don't want to try it anymore. I hate when launches are like this, and this is a European brand. Usually this is the kind of problem I have with American brands, but it's like, why? Why are you launching the brand on the 24th if you're not shipping a single package for a week? Why are you saying it's gonna take up to 2 weeks because you got a lot of orders? Listen, you're not the only makeup brand that's getting a lot of orders on their first try. Maybe you should have planned for that a bit better. And also, don't have your customer service tell your customers that it's gonna take up to 14 days when it took longer than that. I am less than impressed. And that's the thing, like, just look at the launch of Vive. Vive is also a UK-based brand. They did a new launch. Their launch was smooth, effortless, no problems, and it's like, yeah, I will not be purchasing anything more from this brand. Hopefully I can get my order cancelled. If not, I'll see if I can send it back. I don't want to make a video on this. I don't care. This whole launch and the fact that it cost so much, the fact that shipping was so expensive within Europe, the fact that they couldn't ship a single package for a week, the fact they still haven't shipped my order. These are not the kinds of brands, because the brands I talk about on my channel, I want them to be brands that I'm like, this is a brand that I believe in. This is a brand I like to shop from. And even though some brands might have duds, I don't want to make videos on products from brands that I don't want to shop from. And this brand just went straight to the list of brands that I'm like, no. No, this is a disaster. This is a disaster, and it was expensive and I just want my money back. I'm guessing they're not going to be able to cancel my order even though they didn't ship it, but oh well, here we are. I don't know about this holiday release. I will say I don't think that this color story is up my alley either way, so honestly I don't care. You can tell I'm bitter. Like I said, I'm in a mood. I'm having a day. I'm having a day, okay? This is something else that I don't want. This is from Moira? How would we say that in English? Moira? Maybe it's Moira. It's probably Moira. Sorry. This is Wild in Colors, Flirting Flamingos, Like a Princess, and Tropical State of Mind. I don't like how the inside looks. I do like the color story with the purple, the green, and the blue. But I think that all of these palettes, or at least 3 out of the 4, have pressed glitters, and I'm so over pressed glitters. I don't want anymore. And I also have said that if it's a pressed glitter or 2 in a palette from a brand that I already know that I love the formula, fine, I can just not use it, or I do use glitter from time to time, so sure. But I don't want to try a brand for the first time and get pressed glitters. Maybe that's petty. I know it's a bit petty, but I just don't want to. It's not enough for me to want to purchase. It's not enough for me to want to purchase. Don't really like how they look in the palette either, although these kind of like slanted pants and stuff like that, that doesn't really bother me that much. But as a person who loves a smaller palette, it does grind my gear a little bit that it's so much dead space. So that's just me. Do we have anything else that we want to talk about? We did talk about the thing I bought from Charlotte Tilbury. We did talk about this and that. And I do think, like I said, the Lunar Beauty, I think I'm gonna purchase that one. Is there anything left? Oh yes, let's talk about this one. Let's end with this one. Sorry if this episode is a bit shorter. Like I said, how many times have I said in this video, please don't take a shot every time I said I'm in a mood, because you will be wasted. This is the Starry Nights eyeshadow palette by Colourpop Cosmetics. This will be the third time I'm talking about this palette. Third time. The first time I talked about this palette was, and hold on to your panties, June 2018. June 2018. But they did sneak peek it in October 2017. I looked it up. Oof, why do I have a cat hair in my lips? So, this is an eyeshadow palette that's been delayed. I hope that this Starry Night eyeshadow palette is, and the shit show that this release has been, I hope that this serves as a reminder to every makeup brand out there. Do not sneak peek anything until you know exactly at what date you are launching it. Until everything is done, everything is like in the bag. Do not sneak peek anything, because you will be like Colourpop Cosmetics that sneak peeks something in 2017 and then they're sneak peeking for 3 years. Who wants to be that brand? Because now when they're putting up this, you should see the comments. There are so many people that are like, yeah, sure. Because we don't even believe that they're gonna release it. And their caption says December 2020, 2021, 2022. Because at this point, I mean, it's smart of them to not put December 2020. Because we all know how many times they have either delayed or cancelled things that they have sneak peeked. I just do not, are they not learning from their mistakes? I don't know. And if they are releasing this now in December, if they really are after more than 3 years, who's really interested? Who's really interested? Because when I talked about this in June of 2018, they did show the color story and that there was going to be like a green, blue, yellow color story, and I love a color story like that, but I feel like I'm tired and bored by this palette, and I haven't even seen the inside, and it hasn't even been released. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Tell me, this is the question of today. Are you interested in this palette now? More than 3 years in. Is this a palette where you're like, finally, I've been dying to buy this? Because I feel like this release, the Starry Night eyeshadow palette by Colourpop Cosmetics, it is like one of the longest running jokes on my channel, that this palette just never releases. I don't understand what's going on. They haven't had a release that hasn't been their like book club mini palettes in a long time. And you can't blame the situation that 2020 is when you sneak peeked it in 2017. That's just not realistic. I know I'm being petty. I know. I need sugar. I need a pat on the head and a blanket. That's where I'm at. Why isn't anyone throwing me a Snickers? I'm hungry too. Anyways, thank you so much for being here. I am sorry if this was a negative episode. Sometimes, and I think that like when you're filming a lot, like I am, like I film several days a week, you can't be at your absolute best in every video. And I think that I need to remind myself, and also the viewer, that if you're watching someone that's uploading a lot, they're gonna show you their entire range of emotions and moods and like, I don't know. And today was the, I don't want to spend my money on anything, this is stupid mood. That's the mood I had today. Anyways, thank you for spending your Sunday with me. I appreciate you so much. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm gonna have a video up tomorrow. Ooh, I have a good video for you tomorrow. Do you know what video I'm having tomorrow? Tomorrow is me ranking every Juvia's Place palette I have from worst to best. That is tomorrow's video. I will see you then.